Well, good morning. It's Friday morning, and we read from Acts 4:13 through 22. Now, when they saw the boldness of Peter and John and perceived that they were uneducated common men, they were astonished, and they recognized that they had been with Jesus. But seeing the man who was healed standing beside them, they had nothing to say in opposition. But when they had commanded them to leave the council, they conferred with one another, saying, "What shall we do with these men? For a notable sign has been performed through them, is evident to all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and we cannot deny it. But in order that it may spread no further among the people, let us warn them to speak no more to anyone in this name." So they called them and charged them not to speak or teach at all in the name of Jesus. But Peter and John answered them, "Whether it is right in the sight of God to listen to you rather than to God, you must judge. For we cannot but speak of what we have seen and heard." And when they had further threatened them, they let them go, finding no way to punish them because of the people, for all were praising God for what had happened. For the man on whom this sign of healing was performed was more than 40 years old. So Peter and John are on trial. Excuse me. We've read their defense yesterday, and they're on trial, and the leaders realized these guys are, they're fishermen from Galilee. They don't know anything. They haven't been educated. They haven't studied anywhere. But yet, listen to them speak. It's amazing. And then there's the incontrovertible fact that the man standing beside them was lame and now can walk. And so they say, well, okay, here's what we're going to do. You don't do this again. No more of this. And they let him go. Of course, Peter and John say, well, we'll do what God calls us to do. Thank you. But the leadership cannot punish them because, the man is standing there. So so they send them out, and Peter and John, of course, go right back to the temple and keep it up. Because that's what they do. That's who they are. And we're going to continue reading the story for a few more days. So I think what this story says to us is, when you're right, hold your position. So many times somebody comes at us and says, well, this is wrong or that's wrong. And so we start changing our position to go along with the last thing that we heard, which isn't really the right way to do it. We keep changing what we proclaim and what we say we believe to suit the audience or to suit the people that are listening or to suit the current sort of zeitgeist, the current spirit of the times. And so we change our position according to the people that we're talking with and talking to and listening to. And Peter and John are like, no, don't do that. You can have the truth, the truth, speak the truth, and let the consequences come. So that's what we should do. It's difficult sometimes, but the Spirit is with us, and the Spirit is not going to abandon us. And so we can speak the truth knowing that come what may, God is with us. And that is our word for today. I hope that you have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning with more of the story.